I was wondering, how come the voice of Aladdin of Scott Weiner, is that how you pronounce it?
Yes.
Yeah, how come he's not here?
We tried. We
did
really
try to get him,
tried,
yeah.
and he was so close to coming, but it's the last weekend before school starts, and he's so busy right now, and this was his weekend with his family.
Oh.
I know, but we have to let him have that. He has a 6-year-old son, and it was,
my
it was
mom
really
was
important
like
to
that.
him.
Oh.
He's
He's a
not
really
just a
great
good
guy.
actor, he's a really good
He's a
guy
great
and
guy.
a really good
Okay.
dad.
Okay, my question is for Mr. Freeman and Ms. Larkin. How do you feel about the fact that, what's your name again? Joe, what you were saying earlier
I thought you were
about how
asking me. I'm like, get on my name.
about how they keep coming back to doing voices. And I was wondering, how do you feel about the fact that your characters have transcended the movie into TV shows and video games and theme parks, and how do you feel about the fact that you get to keep revisiting these characters?
Well, Jonathan plays the character wherever it shows up. Broadway, Disney World, Disneyland, that's Jonathan. At the same time, no, I'm kidding. But it is him on Broadway, and it is him in the movie, and he is the only person outside of the parks that played Jafar until they started exporting the Broadway show.
I think I'm the only person who's taken his character to another medium. I'm doing it on Broadway right now. There's a great...
Not right now, because
Not
he's here
the
right
second.
now. His understudy is going on right now, actually.
And it's opened us in Australia and Tokyo and Hamburg. It's successful everywhere because, well, I mean, first of all, it's a great story. It's been around for a very long time, so we have to give credit where credit's due.
Oh, yes.
Whoever wrote it originally,
Yeah.
And it's very successful everywhere. And I always thought that it was a great story. I grew up with the story, so I always knew the story and I always loved the story. I don't really know the answer to that.
I mean, I always get excited to see Jasmine anywhere. I get excited when I see her on a backpack. So I do. I'm like, another place that Jasmine showed up. So whenever I hear they've added Jasmine to Once Upon a Time, or I'm like, go Jasmine. I feel, I'm her advocate.
Did you know that Abu is in our show?
He is?
Well, there's a painting of him that's used for one moment in the show because everybody wants to see Abu, and it's a quick thing that happens, and Abu often gets applause.
Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, actually the character was developed, the head animator on Abu was Duncan Marjorie Banks. I forgot to mention that earlier. But he set the design and set the early animation of him that we all, we used as inspiration to animate. So I wanted to mention his name. He's an awesome animator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
actually,
you
my
so
question,
much.
I meant more about having to come back and voicing them for all the different projects. That's more fun.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we
I'm
love
sorry,
doing
so-
that, coming back and voicing the character for
Oh, sure.
for a video game or for a park ride. Yeah, I mean, for us, we've said everything that these characters could possibly think of at some point in the last 20 years. So sometimes a new game or toy will come out and it'll be like, please pick up the wand. And I'm like, oh, Jasmine never got to say that before. So the circumstances of the new game or toy will create new dialogue. So that's fun.
I think I'd be very unhappy to not be able to do it. I mean, I don't know who does the voice these days of Cruella or the evil stepmother when they make appearances, but they've found people who copy the voice.
Suzanne Blakesley, that's her name. Suzanne Blakesley.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I'm sure there must have been a time when was it Betty Lou Gerson? Was that?
Yes.
At a certain point, everybody's voice changes, and there must have been a point at which Betty Lou Gerson, if she was still conscious of it, probably felt deflated not to be able to play her original character. I think I would. We'll see. I don't know.
We might be like, somebody else can do this for a little while.
Linda's bionic, so she's never going away.
I just get a lot of sleep.